The Federal Road Maintenance Agency has held its 20th anniversary. The event, which took place in Abuja, also featured a panel discussion on the way forward for the agency and award presentation to deserving staff. Again, let's join Helena Adejo for the report.
Speaking at the event, Minister of Works and Housing, Mr. Babatunde Raji Fashola, applauded the agency for its effort in road maintenance, saying road is a depreciating asset that must be maintained regularly. The Works Minister, while listing the gains of Executive Order 11 signed by President Muhammadu Buhari, said the Ministry of Works and Housing has expanded the order by undertaking maintenance of 24 federal secretariats across the country.
Until I came into government in 2002, I didn't know that roads were depreciating assets. And so our engineers have a lot of work to do, teaching people how roads are built and what roads need to be looked after and what roads do not like in order to live long. And it must not be done in all this technical language. You must go to the street level to begin to educate people. And there are engineers in almost every community in Nigeria. It's when people understand the do's and don'ts of roads that perhaps the biggest step in maintenance really has started. So roads are depreciating assets. So from the day when you start to drive on them, the life and asset value of that road begins to go down. And therefore, you are already generating a maintenance need. And that is perhaps the way it should be.
Chairman, Federal Road Maintenance Agency Governing Board, Mr. Tunde Lemo, noting the effect of global warming on roads across the country, attributed achievements recorded so far in road maintenance to budgetary allocation.
We know the extent of the fund paucity that we have in the country today. Nevertheless, these are very, very patriotic Nigerians who, in spite of every constraint, will ensure that we have adequate budgetary provision. You can finish a road today, and then, of course, the level of flood you've never expected will come and will wash everything away. And yet, we've been able to respond adequately because we have people who have the mind to work. My colleagues, I want to say a very big thank you.
Managing Director and CEO of Federal Road Maintenance Agency, Engineer Nuruddin Rafin Dadi, who presented a book titled Ferma at 20, The Journey So Far, Challenges and Way Forward, in a panel of discussion, called for more funding and investment on road maintenance.
The Minister of Finance will appoint the chairman, and then the members will not necessarily be all engineers, but their duty is to apportion that fund to Ferma and also to the state road agencies. And also the road fund is basically supposed to take care of maintenance, not even building new roads, just operation and maintenance. And if that is done, then you will free the actual roads agency, the Federal Roads Authority, you free their own effort into looking for investments and raising funding for the construction and rehabilitation of roads.
With 12 zonal offices across the country, staff of the agency during a question and answer session appealed for adequate budgetary allocation and security to enable personnel function optimally. High point of the event was the unveiling of the 20th anniversary logo, Ferma's footprint, and a phone short code. Helena Adejo, ASO Television News.